We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button, tell me to watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Ocgn, Ocugen Inc. And the stock has been falling for the last 2 days. Now, it's not the only stock falling. It wasn't the only stock falling today. The overall market was pulling back, and even the SPY was pulling downwards, right? Hitting newer lows. And today in the morning, since 8:40 a.m., our SPY bot sent us out a bear indicator. And within minutes after the bell, put options were up 3 to 4x. And as you see here popping up in the screen, there was a fake out in the middle of the day. And then there was another bear indicator that popped up just moments after, and put options were up again 2 to 3x within minutes to an hour, guys. You can now gain access to this as well. This is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities no matter which direction stocks are going, guys. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and the SPY bot. So yes, the SPY, the overall market pulling downwards, Ocgn as well. We're going to cover some of the key points here that I noticed early on the afternoon when I posted the last video on Ocugen, and some insider trades. But we're also going to look at some exciting stuff going on here based off 42 vision. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for this one. I got a lot of information for you guys that you do not want to miss, especially if you've been tracking or following Ocgn. But before we do and break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, you can join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with Ocgn, Ocugen Inc. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these opportunities early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning, and both of them turned out to give 10 to 20% jumps, but one of them turned out to be 20% plus, and it was our home run from yesterday, and that is INDO, and this is how it performed after we caught it in the pre-market. So we started watching it here in this consolidation under a bear indicator, went into weakness, and rapidly started to turn around. On 42 vision, you can see that complete strength, got that bull indicator on ultimate 42 vision as well, and full strength all the way towards the bell, and it hit a highest point of 20% plus. And this was our home run from yesterday as well. As you see it pop up on the screen, it was 70% plus. If you guys want to know about these opportunities early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Ocgn stock, Ocugen Inc. And it continues to go down lower, right? Yesterday it tried to pop back up and things quickly started to shift to the downside. Today back to the point where it was way back in February and January, right? The beginning of February and January. We're still in February actually right now, but the beginning of February and January. And I stated in my video, right, way back last week, that there was something that was interesting that I found that happened on the 14th and was filed on the 16th, which was just a few days before this news. That's where things got a little bit interesting. And I'm going to pull it up here so you guys can see it. So these were some of the last trades by the CEO, right? Back in December. This was actual shares, right? At 522. But that's older news, right? But the most recent one was on February 16th filing date, but the trade happened on the 14th. It was options, right? The sell of options at a price of 204 at the size of 300,000 in total. Now, this I found it interesting because it was something that shocked me. You have the CEO coming out stating positive statements, and then you go ahead and see him in these articles, right, stating that they see the belief of the growth and the expansion of what their Ocugen partnership with Borat Company and Covaxin can do and so forth with the COVID-19 vaccine and all that stuff, right? But something that a lot of people overlooked or wanted to take a little bit further than what they thought was the word FDA lifted, okay? FDA lifted does not mean FDA approved. It's just one step forward for Ocgn stock, and the timing of these options being executed on the 14th, just a few days before it slightly pulled downwards and then took off, it made me question the confidence of insider trades at that point. And I stated we needed to watch this. If it slightly pulled back and lost support, it was going to rapidly go down even lower and possibly even below these levels that we see here of 341. And now we are, as you see it, right? So we hit lows here of 312. But there's some exciting stuff going on here with 42 Vision. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators as well. And this is something you can gain access to. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators to receive the clarity you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities no matter which direction stocks are going. So first off, the next day after all that volatility to the upside and going up to 518 in the pre-market, the next trading day, which was the 22nd, it rapidly got a bear indicator. And since then, this bear indicator has dominated the chart, right? And the direction on the 30-minute. You could see that this turned out all to be a fake out. It did try to come back up from 373 to highs here of 453. And that turned out to be just some hype or probably, speculation of trading. But other than that, it lost fume very fast and things started to pull downwards just as fast as this bear indicator popped up. So this was all a bull trap right here. And it's something that a lot of investors probably got excited about, overlooked, or just did not see it coming, right? So we knew with 42 Vision right away, this bear indicator, and if no bull indicator popped up here, this was all looking like a big bull trap, and it was something to be aware of. Now, if you look at the bigger picture, right, the 4 hour, you could see that a bear indicator popped up in the pre-market as well, okay, the next day, which was today. And it confirms even further yesterday's and today's and the bigger picture to the downside, right? And things are now below where they were before, which was 341. Now we're down here to 312, and the biggest support level right now is $3, and if it breaks through it, it's 288. Based off the history of the chart, it double bottomed here, and it ran up, consolidated, slightly pulled down, and then the volatility, right? But right now we're under a bear indicator, and it's super important to realize that on the 4 hour, on the 30-minute, but we have something exciting to be aware of. So 42 Vision rarely ever hits white with red borders, but when it does, there tends to be reversals. This is one of the most recent ones when it double bottomed back in January, and both times it ran, okay? One time it ran from 289 to 350. The next one was from 290 to 398, right? So several percentage points to the upside. We're talking about 20 to 50% to the upside. Now, it happened again right before the announcement of the news, and it went from lows here of 340 to all the way to 517, and that was a 50% plus move, and things have pulled downwards, and now we're at white with red borders again. Is it guaranteed to reverse? Well, no, not always. Sometimes it's weaker than others, or it could be in a continuation, but it could be at its point where eventually it's going to reverse, like it did here. Started off here, went into the next day, and finally reversed. But it doesn't guarantee the same result. We need to see if volume picks up, if a bull indicator pops up, and how things are transitioning, right? Not only on the 30-minute, but also on the 4 hour as we saw it. If this can start turning around as well and get out of red and go into green, like we've seen in the past, right? Red with green borders, dark green, and a bull indicator. Those are the key things I'm going to be watching, but this is at a level where it could try to reverse. Not guaranteed to, but it could, based off of 42 Vision and what the history has shown. Now, every single reversal is not the same, but these are the key levels I'm going to watch. So, obviously, I stated the support levels you want to watch all the way down to 288, but to the upside, the first support level here that needs to be turned into a support, which is a resistance, is 347. I want to see that turn into a support, and then the bulls break out and try to get to 373 and continue the staircase effect, and eventually see the shifts in 42 vision from red with green borders to dark green, a bull indicator to negate this bear indicator here, and within the transition going with strength and using these resistance levels up above as support. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.